So Newport Beach, California is a very famous city. It also happens to be a rather large city with lots of different neighborhoods in it. And some people, who have never been here or, maybe don't know much about it, they kind of get confused. They think that some of the neighborhoods are actually different cities. They don't really know what they are.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to, explain what are the different neighborhoods of Newport Beach, California, and explain what are they, how are they different, and just get into all of that good stuff.
So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? I'm Dezahd.
And I'm Dezahd, and we're with Keller Williams Realty right here in Orange County, California. And if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living in Orange County, California,
like working, eating, sleeping, just everything about it.
Don't forget to press on the subscribe button, and don't forget to press on the bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video, because we upload new videos every week, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's actually 2 videos.
Oh yeah, 2 for the price of 1. And as much as we love making these videos, we are licensed realtors in the state of California. So while we do love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back. So the first neighborhood that we're going to talk about is one that people often think is actually a different city, and that is Newport Coast. So explain, what is Newport Coast? How does it have a different vibe than maybe, different spots of Newport Beach? So just explain.
So yeah, Newport Coast is a part of Newport Beach. It's a relatively newer development built in the 1990s into present day, basically. But Newport Coast itself, you're looking at, it's like the southernmost part of Newport Beach. And actually wasn't originally part of Newport Beach. It was kind of unincorporated land or whatever. And it was in Newport Beach annexed it. And so it became part of it. And there's this huge development. Irvine Company really was behind all of this. And these properties are, like some of the most expensive homes in the county.
In the country.
Country and county are within Newport Coast, right? I mean, these are just amazingly huge homes, amazing view. Like a lot of these homes have amazing views. And you kind of get a little bit of diversity here, like where it is semi-custom to very custom homes. It really kind of depends. But you have these these tracts of homes that were built. Again, beautiful homes, gated communities, again.
Yeah, that's one thing that's very different, is mostly gated.
Yes, almost, yeah, vast majority is gated. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing to get around through there. Like if you're not a resident of a particular subdivision, then you're just not going to get through the gate just because you're a Newport Coast resident. You have to be a resident of that subdivision.
And another thing is in Newport Coast, you don't get beachfront homes. I mean, what Newport Coast is known for is the views, right? You have these absolutely breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean, but you're not going to be, it's not beachfront.
Yeah, and also what you have a lot of is, obviously these problem homes vary in size. Obviously, like you have your condo/townhomes all the way up to mega mansions. Like these, some of these homes are massively huge on large lots.
Like $40 million.
40, 50, 60, like it's all over the place. But then you also have, it's all across the board. And Newport Coast is just, again, it's not really, like it's right off the 73 freeway. Like, so the 73 freeway kind of flanks it on one end of Pacific Coast Highway on the coastal side. And it's just, again, it's just a very, it's just an area, a highly desirable area, very expensive as far as median price point, for sure. It's like one of the highest areas, like price point wise, in general in the country.
And another neighborhood that's similar to Newport Coast, people often think, oh, it's its own city, is Corona del Mar, which is part of Newport Beach. So explain, what is Corona del Mar?
Corona del Mar is, again, part of Newport Beach is the city. Newport Coast is like kind of a section of it. Another section is Corona del Mar, which, it's funny, on the multiple listing service for what we realtors use, they put Corona del Mar and Newport Coast as cities for like a search, but they're not their own cities. They're, they're part of Newport Beach. However, Corona del Mar is definitely, I wouldn't say it's really all that similar to Newport Coast.
No, I'm just saying it's similar in that people get it confused.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That they think it's like
a city itself.
City.
Yeah, that's true. But as far as Corona del Mar goes, you have a wide variety of homes. Definitely homes that are built, as beach cottages way back when, and then up to present day where you have nice large new construction homes. So it's all across the board. And these homes, like, some of them are oceanfront, or right on the cliffs and that kind of thing. So obviously not a ton because you don't have that much ocean frontage period, but and then you have properties that have amazing views, like Spyglass Hill comes to mind, where you have these amazing views of the Pacific Ocean. And one of the features within Corona Mar is basically, I would say, Newport Center, Fashion Island. So that's a pretty large shopping mall, and and that's also a huge employment center as well. And within Corona Mar itself, you have these little neighborhoods, East Bluff, which is basically on right along the Back Bay right there. So you have a lot of townhomes and mostly townhomes and homes, basically right in there. And actually Corona Mar High School is right next to it. And then you also have Spyglass Hill, which I was mentioning. You have San Joaquin Hills. You have actually right by big Corona. You have all these homes that are right along between PCH and right off of the Pacific Coast Ocean. Pacific Ocean. So you have just these tons of beach homes and stuff like that too.
Then I would say definitely a very distinct part of Newport Beach is the harbor, and you have different islands in the harbor, right? You have Balboa Island, Lido Island, you have
Harbor Island.
Harbor Island. So explain, what is this harbor and the different islands on it?
Okay, so this harbor is really an amazing non-commercial harbor. In that, what I mean is that it's not a lot of tanker ships. There's no cargo ships through here, right? So it's basically people have their own private boats and they're, cruising around or whatever. But, and then some of these can be huge. I mean, I'm not talking about, just little dinghies. We're talking about some boats that are well over 100 feet and all that stuff. So you have nice large boats here, but tons of boat docks, tons of harborfront properties. And again, it's a totally different feel because for a harbor, again, a non-commercial harbor, it is massive. It's one of the largest in the country, if not the largest for that purpose. And it's just amazing that you can have, and it's just amazing. We've gone on a little cruise through there and stuff. A 90-minute cruise, you're not seeing all the harbor itself, and again, just sightseeing all these homes and all these features. It is an amazing place.
Yeah, you have homes that are harbor front, meaning they're part of the actual land of Newport Beach, and then you have homes that are in islands, Balboa Island is one of the larger islands in there, and what is that like?
It's really cute. I mean, obviously, okay, if you want large lots, in general, you're not going to find it on any harbor property. Again, anything with land at that kind of premium, unless you're paying big bucks, you're not getting much land. I mean, it's the actual square footage of the home many times is actually larger than the lot size because it's 2 or 3 stories up. So they're squeezing, and the separation between neighbors is very small. So if you want,
because your backyard is the harbor or the beach, right? I mean, you don't really need a backyard.
If you're actually literally on, but let's say you're in a little bit, you still don't have it's a glorified patio.
Still, you walk, keep walking. 100 feet.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, let's just get your mind right that if you're getting a home that's right along the harbor, it's not going to be on a large lot. Don't expect a big backyard. That's just not really what these things are built for. These are built for being on the harbor or being right now, really close to the harbor, and land is at a premium. Again, your neighbors are going to be pretty close by, but it is an amazing experience to live on the harbor for sure.
Yeah, and I would say some of these places on the harbor can get quite touristy. Balboa Island gets super touristy. If you're on the peninsula side of the harbor, that can get super touristy as well. So that's just something to know. I mean, if you don't want to live in a touristy area, then maybe that's not.
Yes, I mean, especially when I think of the peninsula, Balboa Island for that matter too. I mean, the peninsula, as you go down, with all the crosswalks, all the stoplights.
Let's explain. So peninsula is kind of its own neighborhood as well, but you get harbor front and beachfront on it, and then homes in the middle of it.
This kind of starts to bleed into each other because the peninsula itself, you have literally about 200 yards separates the beach from the harbor, right? So it's pretty crazy that you're that close, and these beaches are amazing. The harbor is amazing, so you're not really sacrificing in any way. And so, but going down the peninsula, it goes down a decent ways, a few miles down, and there's lots of crosswalks. There's lots of lights. If it's
lots of tourists.
If it's during tourist season,
which is always.
Yeah, it's pretty much perpetual. Because the weather's always nice. So
even in the winter, people come because it's just so nice.
For sure. I mean, for sure. Winter,
obviously
summer.
not to swim, but just to partake in the stuff that's down there.
But it's a little chilly in the winter as far as for swimming. But having said that, again, it's trafficy. It's gonna take time to get from from the tip of the peninsula all the way out. So
and
just
it can get rowdy too. Like, tourists can get rowdy.
Yeah, I mean
they can.
Not too bad in Newport. Like Newport.
Well, Newport cracks down. But,
yeah.
I mean, you do get like some of the ill effects of like tourists, which tourists can be annoying.
Well, yeah, like parking can be tricky. Let's be real. Parking in any of these spots is not going to be the easiest. I mean, obviously, unless you have your own designated garage or whatever. But parking is going to be a little bit trickier. But again, for what you get, either like let's say your beachfront if you're on the peninsula side, or like harbor front. I mean, it's again that's. Of course, people want to be by there. I mean, it's an amazing feature.
So the next neighborhood we're going to talk about is Newport Heights. So explain, what is this? That's actually where Sean grew up.
Yeah. So Newport Heights, actually, what I like about it is that it, unlike the peninsula, Newport Heights is actually rather convenient to get to. The 55 freeway pretty much turns into Newport Boulevard. Newport Boulevard, they go down a couple more miles, and then you're at Newport Heights. So it's not hard to get in and out of Newport Heights by any way, shape, or form. It's very easy. And Newport Heights itself, let's say Newport Harbor High School is within Newport Heights. It kind of borders it borders Costa Mesa and on one end, and then obviously you have the Pacific Ocean. So it's right before you start to hit the harbor stuff. So right as you hit the harbor stuff. And some of these homes have amazing harbor and and ocean views. What I think of is like Kings Road comes to mind as far as these homes on the street. All different types of sizes, right? You have like some huge homes, like almost 10,000 square feet, and then you have obviously smaller, older homes. But like some of these homes have amazing harbor and ocean views simultaneously.
Yeah, I kind of think of it as like the neighborhood that's around Hoag Hospital almost.
That's sort of. Because that's actually part of.
Hospital can like seize it almost.
Oh wait, what's that? I'm sorry.
You can see Hoag Hospital like so easily.
Oh yeah,
Newport Heights.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's kind of I was just associated with Hoag Hospital.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, obviously Hoag Hospital, where our kids were born, that's a nice place. If you're expecting to have children, have them be born there. Like it's a beautiful ocean view for me at least. I was enjoying it.
Yeah. So another neighborhood is Dover Shore. So explain what is that?
Yeah, so this is right next to Newport Heights, basically. So it's kind of on the west side of the bay. So you have East Bluff, so that's the east side of the bay, and then west of the bay is basically like Dover Shores. And these homes, really cute homes. They're range in all different sizes. Some of them are on the smaller side, some are huge.
But that's Newport.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in Newport, you do get like beach shacks every once in a while, and then you have giant mansions. And then those beach shacks eventually will get purchased, probably like two at a time, and they get turned into one giant home.
It is, yeah. That's an interesting thing about Newport is that it's been established for a while now for most of Newport Beach, and so over time you do see some homes that are like, again, beach shacks like you were mentioning, and then over time they just kind of get sold off to someone with deep pockets, and they want to turn it into their nice little masterpiece. So so Dover Shores has. It's nice because, again, it's also convenient to get to as well. So it borders the east side Costa Mesa. Irvine Avenue is an easy way to get in and out of Dover Shores. So it's a nice spot. It's easy to get to. And again, nice, like sea breeze, all that stuff. It's amazing.
So the last one we're going to talk about is Santa Ana Heights. And obviously there's so many nice places in Newport Beach, but if you're talking about like pure convenience, Santa Ana Heights is probably one of the most convenient places in all of Orange County, and it has a Newport address. Yeah, it does have a Newport address, and that wasn't always the case. It was annexed by Newport Beach, and it was its unincorporated area before, and so now it's part of Newport Beach. And what Santa Ana Heights is known for, it's like really close, like right off of the 55 freeway, the 73 freeway is like really close by. And Irvine Avenue is right there as well. Irvine Avenue, Bristol Street, actually, like a lot of the stuff is right next to where Santa Ana Heights is. And let me just say, where Santa Ana Heights is, then you're also so close to so many major freeways. You're so close to like the 405, the 55, the 5 is very close, the 73. So you have access, so much easy access to not only all of Orange County, but really all of like Southern California is like right at your fingertips. Yeah, it's really convenient access. And also what Santa Ana Heights is kind of known for is you have some equestrian type homes here. So you have ranches, like some. Not all the homes have it, but most of the homes actually have pretty large lots, I will say. So you actually have nice size lots. So as opposed to the harbor homes you have, or the beachfront homes, you have the, Santa Ana Heights, which actually has, like people can have an acre, maybe 2 acres, half acre, so you have a decent amount of size there. What I will say is that what people
just to be aware of is that it is right next to John Wayne Airport, so you can hear the planes taking off, and landing. So that's just something to be aware of. Doesn't seem to bother people there. Again, it's one of those things where it's not an international airport in that there's a ton of flights going in and out of it. I think it only has literally one runway, so it's not like it's LAX or anything like that. However, it's something to be aware of that, again, if you're listening for it, you will hear airplane noise.
So that's it. That's our video.
And as a reminder, we are licensed realtors in the state of California. So as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.